Imagine we want to copy an object multiple times and place them at specified intervals, like columns in a building. If we were to do this manually with copy and paste, it would take a lot of time. This is where the array modifier in Blender comes to our rescue. Hello, I'm Abbas, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will be exploring the array modifier in Blender and demonstrating how to use it to create multiple copies of an object in sequence. The array modifier is one of Blender's powerful tools that allows you to duplicate 3D objects in various patterns. This modifier is especially useful for creating sequential copies of an object with specified distances and directions. Suppose we have an object. First, we select it, and then we choose the array modifier from the Modifiers panel. Here we have various settings. Let's examine each one and see what each option in this modifier does. First, we have the Fit Type option, which, when clicked, gives us 3 suggested options: Fixed Count, Fit Length, and Fit Curve. Fixed Count sets the number of copies based on the count value. The next option changes based on our selection. If we choose Fixed Count, the Count option will appear. This option sets the number of copies of the original object. For example, if it is set to 5, the original object will be copied 5 times. Fit Length sets the total length of repetitions, meaning that copies are displayed only within the range of the length value. Fit Curve adjusts the copies based on the length of a curve. The next option is Relative Offset. This option allows you to adjust the distance between copies based on the dimensions of the original object. There are 3 values for X, Y, and Z to set the relative offset in 3 different axes. For example, setting X will copy the objects linearly along the X-axis. Constant Offset. This option allows you to precisely set the distance between copies independently of the dimensions of the object. There are 3 values for X, Y, and Z to adjust in 3 different axes. Object Offset. Instead of using relative offset or constant offset, you can set another object as the reference offset. Moving, rotating, or scaling this reference object will change the arrangement of the array repetitions. Merge. This option merges the vertices at points where copies overlap each other. It is useful for creating continuous spaces and preventing unwanted intersections. Distance controls the merge distance for merge and first and last copies. First and last copies. If enabled and merge is enabled, vertices in the first copy will be merged with vertices in the last copy, again if they are within distance range. This is useful for circular objects. The next option is UVs, which shifts the UV coordinates of each new duplicate by a customizable amount. And finally, the Caps option allows for different objects at both ends of the array. Using this modifier and combining it with other modifiers can indeed help create extraordinary objects. My opinion on this modifier is that it is a powerful tool for enhancing creativity and achieving unique designs. I have used this modifier in the past and found it to be very useful for creating complex patterns and structures. I appreciate your interest and would be happy to share more insights if you have any specific questions. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you, and stay tuned for the next video.